It does that sometimes. I'm not sure why it does that. Oops. Okay, so there we go. It is on a, because I play poker, I'm on a 3 minute delay. So I did change the sound. There we go. Just stick around for a couple minutes. It will be fixed. I promise. When I run on a delay, it always messes me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't hear the differences, the changes, the things that need to happen like right now. Unfortunately, yeah, there it is. That should be good. Calling with the six. No, I'm not calling with the six. I did call with the six. Nice hand. All right, back over to our regular scheduled. Should be better now. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. We just made a move here. We bet on third pair, whatever it was. Got called by 6-9 here. It happens. No big deal. This is just a fold. Get out of the way. There's a raise here. This is not a very good hand, but we're going to call this. We're not now. You can see this position here. So this, he limped under the gun with a good hand and then jams here. So this should be a good hand. This is so like 1995 or 2005. Maybe that's what the saying is. 2005. So we'll get out of the way there. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Shapeshifter. Thank you for the follow the other day. That was awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, exactly as I thought it was. Right, he limped under the gun with a big pocket pair here. This is a big hand, so transparent. Right? But even though I would have hit this, you can't play runner like that, right? That's poor play. If he does it again, we'll call with this hand. Yeah, we see what's happening there, and we know what that is, so we get out of the way fairly easy of those sort of hands, those sort of moves, as they were. All right, what do we got here? We got. It does that sometimes. I'm not sure. Why. Yay! Now I hear the sound. That's good. That's very good. So we're back on track. Got the sound going. Thank you to Izzy Bell for helping us out there. Let's make sure we give a shout out to her. Seeking out Izzy Bell is a fellow streamer. She streams World of Warcraft. She does some high keys, which are way outside of my range. So she rips it up pretty hard. Oh, look, I would have had a full house there. Oops. Right up there. Let's close this one off, right? So we just kind of did the same sort of thing against this guy. Called, erased, and now see this. Everyone's getting it because they know this guy's a bit of a fish. That's okay though. We're not we're not saying that in a bad thing, right? Just using a vernacular that everyone understands in terms of poker. Anyway, Isabel is a fellow streamer. She streams World of Warcraft. I will be playing World of Warcraft later on today, but it is Friday. I got to get some tournaments in here because of the weekend. I am playing in a $50,000 tournament on Sunday, at least one, plus a bunch of other ones. I have 6 minutes until my second big Sunday tournament starts. And I actually have a big ass tournament tomorrow that I'm playing in. So we just got to see how it goes with these things. Shapeshifter 28 started following me like 3 days ago. So again, welcome in, friends. Cheers. That's some weak play there. Wow. All right, we just been moved to another table. That should be the right one. With them apples. Oh, and I just got moved again. All right. These things happen sometimes, right? All right, so how about that? So we got this Jack Deuce over here. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, back at it over here. We have an all-in and all-in. That's an easy fold. We'll get out of the way. This seems like a bit of a punt here. Maybe he knows something that we don't. I don't know. Oh, maybe trying to get it right before the break. That's what it is. We are on our other table here. I don't know what that's about, but it's under the gun. He called. We'll just get out of the way as well. What I think we're going to try and do, because we're on break time. We have 5 minutes until break. I highly recommend get a hydrate going. Have a drink of water. Go to the bathroom. Go for a quick walk. This is just a regular scheduled break that the tournament puts together every 5 minutes, like 5 minutes before the hour. All the tournament sites, like all poker sites, seem to do this at the same time. Why they pick this time, I don't know. They just happen to do that. So anyway, have a drink of water. Go for a walk. Go to the bathroom, and we'll see you back in just a minute or two. right, we are back. We are registering in our, getting our third tournament set up here. Should be set up in just one moment. It's already started, so it's not too far off. Here we go. So every tournament is important, of course. You can see that's a green tabletop. We'll change it to black. You can see that we have 100 bigs. Our other tournaments are now running. All right, all right, all right. 5-7. This is a pretty easy fold. You know what I need to do is mark these things down again. Do this sometimes. Forget to mark how many players are in the tournaments. Track all of these things, by the way. Where are we at? We're over here. We're going to fold. We're going to fold this one. And we're going to raise this one. This is because there's been a raise here. Because there's been a raise here and a raise here and a call. Right? This is no good. We raised here and we got a call. So we're going to put some pressure back on Kyle. Right? He wants to see where we're at. We have a piece of that, so we just take it down. Start on that same table, so we're going to start to look like a bully. We'll this guy's name is awesome, by the way. Love that. I called a guy that in WoW once. Hey, Richard Head. It's Rich Head, right? Because it's short for Dickhead. All right, so now we're probably not so good at this point, but we're still not going to fold here. Unless you got an overpair or a 10. There's no reason to think that, so we'll call down here. Right? Snap call, because that doesn't make any sense at all. Thank you very much for that, by the way, Dickhead. That was his. I call him that because that's his name, right? Rich Head, Dickhead. Dick is short for Richard, so Dickhead. And it turns out we are now chip leader in this tournament. This is good. We need a big win on this one. Right? We want to win this $109 ticket for sure. My bad. This is actually a $3 ticket to win a $16.50 ticket. And the 109 ticket gets you into 150,000 guarantee. That's the difference. We just fold a lot of hands here. That's all that happens, right? Just fold, fold, fold. Around and around we go. Right? So there's just no playable hands here. This is not a very good playable hand, but we'll, right? It's just easy to get out of the way now. This is like an ace, king, ace, queen type hand, aces, kings, queens, jacks, sevens, eights, all of those, but we're behind all of them. Right? People are just trying to make a big hand before rebuy. Let's get out of the way, right? See, there it is. Aces, kings, queens, right? Just like I said. And we're drawing dead to the queen 8, so the worst hand of the group is now losing. We're going to run an ad break. We're right back in 1 minute or less. All right. Just keep going around, right? As I said, there's nothing too much to worry about here. You just kind of do the same thing over and over and over again. I am going to try and find another tournament. As I said, I've got that. What's this one? This is for Sunday. I've got the $50,000 tournament I'm playing in on Sunday. While this looks good, this is actually not a good hand. You're out of position. You got a 2-gapper in there. Right. Just, it's not good. Just get out of the way. It looks good on the surface of it, but it is not a very good hand. This is actually a better hand for a couple different reasons. We're in position, and we have a pair. We did call this. There was a slight raise here, but we know what's happening, so we did call this, and then he checked, and now it's really bad for the guy. Yeah, right. So this is what it is. No big deal. What happened over here? There was a slight raise to 6 or so, and we called. So now this is a big hand. We're just going to get out of the way of this for sure. Yeah, it's tough bluffing into 4 people. This guy has ace pocket 7s in the big blind and tries to bluff into 4 people. That's not a very good bluff. If you're going to run a story, you have to run a good one, right? You have to tell a good story, and that's not a good story to tell. So this would have been a better flop for us. Obviously with our set of deuces, but we don't have a set of deuce, so all we have is a single deuce now with a backdoor flush draw. Backdoor being this card has to be a diamond, and this card has to be a diamond. Ideally, nothing that lines up. Not the 8 of diamonds, for example. So it's pretty weak. We'll call it here, but we got to take a shot here at some point in time. We're running out of time. We don't have a lot of chips. We're just above a half of a starting stack, so we need to kind of keep going a little bit. Oh, these guys are so bad. So we'll just get out of the way of it. And our other ones, just same thing, just fold, 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 move around. All right, this is a fold. This will be a fold as well. It's just fold, fold, fold. Welcome to the life of a poker streamer. We do lots of different folding. Hey, check it down below there. There's my 2 socials. You know what I haven't done yet? Shit. I will get that up today. I swear I will get it up today. I've got an Instagram account down below. So, well, let me back up. I started streaming as a poker streamer. And yeah, started off as a poker streamer. And didn't get too much traction. So I was playing WoW, World of Warcraft at the same time. Enjoying that, lots and lots and lots. And what is this? Oops. This is good to know. Hey, what is this one? All right, let's back up here so we can show this off. this tournament here, there's 97 people left. I'm in 36. 31 get paid. So now we're in a little slight different mode. We have King 10 here. We're not folding this. I'm just debating raising here, but I think Yi Ha will raise all in, and we'll can ISO a little bit. Oh, I missed it then. Missed an opportunity there. And so I switched over to WoW and played WoW for a long time and got some traction. And I actually received my first paycheck from playing World of Warcraft, which is very exciting. Yay, I got a knockout. 184. Got a bounty of 5 cents or something like that. I don't even know what the bounty was. Where did we land on that? 34 something? No, it's 7 cents. And so followed a bunch of different streamers. Look at that. Oh yeah, so I was playing poker, and then switched over. So I started a YouTube channel and I started an Instagram account, both of which I want to funnel and do different things poker related. But WoW kind of took off for a little bit more, and I got better traction. I got affiliate, so now we're just continuing on with that process. So down below my socials, my Instagram social is actually meals that I've personally made. Right, so there's for example, one of them is Christmas potatoes or something. I didn't have to make anything except potatoes, so I did something a little bit more fancy than just a regular mashed potato, and so kind of did it up. And I forget exactly what it was that I did there, but you can read the description. My good friend, Who Cares, friend of the stream, he is the extraordinaire. He's the brains behind the operation. All those sort of things. The very first post they put up there, he looks at, "You made that?" I'm like, "You dick." "Yeah, I made that." Like, he's shocked that I don't know how to cook or something. I'm like, "Yes, I know how to cook." So yes, it's all food pictures. I actually have 2 more dinners that I have not put up there. I made my prime rib roast the last week. For the very first time, I made a roast, a prime rib roast, and it was delicious. I had Mrs. Frostmage had company over, and they loved it. So that's a huge compliment. Now for me, I think, and I said to them, I probably should have taken out 5 minutes before I actually did. I took it out 5 minutes before I should have taken out 5 minutes before I actually did, because it continues to cook while it's on the counter resting, right? It was delicious. It was good. And then Mrs. Frostmage was out of town earlier on this week, Monday to Wednesday or so. She left Monday morning at 3 a.m. to go out east. And so I made some pizza and sent her a couple pictures of it, and she's like, "Wow, that looks awesome." I said, "Well, it's not going to be as good as your Montreal food, but it was pretty tasty. It was pretty good." So we're all in on this one. We limped in for half big with that because it's 1-1-1. And no one called, and so now we're getting lots of chips there, right? Because that's exactly what we think that they have. So it's good. And we get a full double up off of this guy. This is not a very good hand. You should fold this. So we're going to try and do some other things with this bad boy, as it were. So we will play it. We have a gut shot 6. 6 is the very best card for us here. We're just going to get out of the way here. There's no reason for us to risk our stack on this, and we would have missed all of that, so that's good. We would have turned a double gutter, so 2 or 6 would have made our hand for us. We're not going to call this off either, because of what we know about this. This could be a trouble hand. If it was ace jack or ace queen, we'd probably call that one off though. What do we got over here? It happens sometimes. Let's run another ad break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. We did call off on this one, so this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to call 1 and try and peel it here. We missed it, so we will have to give Souza the opportunity to go all in for 15 bigs. We don't like it, but we will call off. And so this is how you win when they do stupid stuff like this. They just pump all their chips in there on draws and things like that without a good hand. Now they're in really precarious situation because they gave away about half of their stack, 34,000. Let's take a quick look here. What did they start this hand with? Right? They have 37,000 left right now. They started with 57,000, so they gave 45% of their stack away on one hand, right? So we are playing well in this one. 76 people left. 31 make the money. What are we over here? Oh, we missed, so we've got to... We're over here. That's probably okay for us. We really want a queen here. We really want a queen. Yeah. We get rivered there. It is what it is. No big deal, right? We think we're trapping him. It's the other way around. A queen would have been really bad, actually. Because I would have had to pay all of that off, and he would have raised quite significantly. So we would have had to pay that off. Excuse me. Let's take a quick... Oops, someone got knocked out pretty hardly there. It's pretty loud in my ear, I'm not going to lie. Let's see who else is on right now. Quest. He's a French guy. Pastor Poker's on. Let's open him up. I just want to see what he's doing in the background. I'm not going to put his volume on. We just want to see what he's doing in the background. This is a big hand. Yep. Right. So we have pocket eights. This is kind of at the bottom of our range. Certainly the lower 40% of our range. Because it's only six-handed or five-handed, I guess. We're trying to be in position with the raise. If he jams it, you probably have to fold there, but we'll just take it down. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Free round of blinds is always good. We're still up here. 71 people left. Is that right? 71 people. 31 make the money. So just round and round we go. King, queen, and we're in position here. It's going to get real precarious because there's only 10 seconds left in this level. So either you have to win this or you go into the next round with the chips that you have. So we haven't hit anything. I mean, if anyone makes a one bet, we're just fold out of the way of this. Over here, we've turned open-ended. Again, same sort of thing. We're not going to bet too much. Just get out of the way. Yeah, pocket threes takes it down. Yeah, that's fine. I hope pocket threes takes it down here. That'd be great. We're not going to get too far to line with our pocket threes, but we're sure not going to let Allison Souza in there cheaply. Right? And we still want lots of play here, right? This guy's got lots of chips. We have 53.5. He's got 41.3. It's enough to get out of the way. As it turns out here, we would have had to go runner, and we've seen this a couple times. Runner. All right, my question here is to you poker fans. What does this guy have to call one big blind under the gun and then another raise? What does this guy have to do that, right? To call one here is to set a trap to let someone else raise behind you so that you can spring it. So I did raise, and he just called. What hand can this guy have to do that? It's awesome. I love it. It gives you information about how the style play this guy has, right? We're getting out of the way, by the way. We can't play this. We did go all in over here. Ace King, our Ace King into Ace 10, so we're avoiding 3 outs. We do not avoid 3 outs, so this is what it is. We got over here. There's a 184, 107, and 41. We are out in 61st place. Get out of the way. We'll do the same thing. We're just gonna come back over here. Now we're gonna make a raise, right? Because we have our ace jack. He has ace 10 offsuit, right? Yeah. Okay, let's watch this for a wee little bit. Let's see what happens. So we flop a gut shot, a 9 gut shot, and an overcard. We're not folding. Gut shot 9 is yeah, so he flops a straight. He's just trying to entice in there. That's good. We have an all and he has an 8. We'll believe him. Get out of the way. Nice hand, nice hand. So I guess the next kind of play moving forward at this point is it's all in, right? It doesn't matter what it is. These guys aren't going to fold. We're trying to play small ball poker, but they don't understand that. And when we hit it. Like, what sort of draw does the guy think I have when he check call, right? So again, he's under the gun with his 9-7 offsuit. Right? Bunch here, small blind, big blind. He just limps with his 9-7. Oh no, he folded. That's the wrong one. Oops. So the buttons here, I'm the cutoff. Small blind, big blind. 2 under the gun. He calls with 9-7 offsuit. 9-7 offsuit and then flops the flush. He didn't raise that, right? I raised it. Yeah, he just calls. Excellent. Excellent work, Gary. So we'll be watching this here. Just an easy fold over here, right? Just bet, take it down. Let's see if we can find another tournament. What do we need over here? This is tournaments. We want to check out this carnival. Oh, it just starts. That's too funny. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more time than that, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get this table up here. There's a strong possibility we are not folding that. Let's find this one. This is another table we're in. This is the Sunday Carnival feeder. That's a good hand. We need another jack here, I think. Or 10 or a jack. Yeah, that'll work. Everyone loves a chop pot, right? Yeah, I got away. Oops, it was this one. I got away with that one there. He's in the big blind. He has pocket aces. I just got lucky with walking into that, so that's awesome for us. Thank you. We'll take it. What's this one? It's an all in. This is easy to get out of the way. All right, so we're moving into the cutoff period of all these tournaments. This bad boy up. Let's see what. Oops, this is the wrong one. We want to see what this guy called with. It was this one. We want to see what he had. I had 2-3 suited, I think. Yeah, 2-3 offsuit in the big blind. He has Queen 8 suited. This guy has 6-7 suited. Yeah, that's good for us. Okay, so what did the other thing, the bottom thing? So I went out of one of these ones and I'm in another one of these ones. And the cutoff and all of these things. So you see at the bottom there, or you should see in a moment, there's 3 circles. I actually just updated the one. We busted out of that tournament and we entered into another tournament. So that's kind of good. Just round and round we go. It's just lots of folding here, right? I don't have a carnival one up. Shoot. I'm just updating my spreadsheet in the background so I know what, so I can track these things later on. If need be. Well, So the adage is those that are in, it's always the same, right? If the guy dropped his cards in front of you, I have ace king, and he drops his cards and he has ace jack. Would you not go all in? Would you not make a raise? Would you not do something? Would you do something different? The converse is if you have pocket kings, or sorry, ace king, and you see that they have pocket deuces. This is the same sort of thing. Yo, 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 the knack. Welcome in, young sir. Welcome in, welcome in. As I was saying, good timing because we're going to go on a break here in just a moment here. I got to run an ad break. If the guy dropped his cards in front of you and you saw his cards and could make perfect information, would you still do it? This is where you start using a funnel system, right? This is not my thought. This is someone else's thought. Using a funnel system, you're such a huge favorite, right? They have 3 outs and you have the rest of the deck. So some of these equity deniers and things like that, don't let that shit fool you. Right? You want to have the made hand. All right, so we're on this one. I mean, we're all in, right? We're not full in ace 9. Right? So we'll just go with it. These are easy. He's got same suits, and so he's only got 6 out. He hits the 6 out, so it just is what it is, right? We would never change any of this. We have his suits covered. We have this. He only has 6 outs. We have everything else. Why would we change what we did there? The flip side is if we have the queen 3 and jam queen 3 and he has it. Now we go, ooh, maybe we shouldn't be jamming queen 3. And if we recognize that we should be jamming queen 3, then we can do something different. So we're still trudging along here. We're in 40th place in this tournament. 61 people left. 31 make the money. So we're just still going along here. What do we have over on this one? We have 5.5. 6 bigs. So that's all this guy can do is just jam, 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 jam overall, right? 6 outs. And he's out, right? Because of that. It looks good. King, queen looks good, but you're in big trouble. This is why you actually fold king, queen. You don't try to play it after the flop, hope to hit. If this guy has ace, queen, or ace, king, you're messed, right? You're screwed. So you don't need to put your tournament life at risk for that. Just get out of the way. I mean, we're the big blind here, so we're not folding. And now when he makes a bet, now we just get out of the way. We're going to try and steal it, actually, which we got lucky with our shitty hand, because he didn't bet. Had he bet at all on the flop, we would have left. Let's make sure we get this out. I'm trying to get better at doing this as well. Giving shout-outs accordingly. Go check out the Knack. He is a variety streamer, but he's made, I think, the switch more or less full-time over to poker streaming. And he plays on ACR. I'm sure if you went and gave him a follow and tell him that Noob sent you, he'd be appreciative of that. I think there's some discussion as well, trying to figure out how to get, I think you get references, right? This is problematic, but we're going to be the first one, so because we're so far behind here, we need to make it to the top 15. We only have 5 bigs. We're in the exact same situation as we saw before. We're in a lot of trouble here. We might get bailed out. Yeah, we get bailed out here. That's a terrible play on my part. So this is the intersection of preparedness versus opportunity. Yeah, that was a poor play on my part, and I was rewarded for it. Don't think that that's good play, by the way. We're trying to, but there's no reason for him to risk his stack there either. Right? He's got 18 bigs 3 times. It's the 20th 1,000. He would have been in the top 9 or something like that. No need to risk his stack there. Yeah, Knack is solid, right? He's a good guy. He's funny. He's got a couple daughters. I think one still lives with him. One is about to graduate. Oh, so here we are at the same sort of situation, right? We're not calling this, no matter what. We cannot call that. So the difference is that we jammed this one because of where we're at, right? So come back here. So now we actually have the pair. We'll put it in there. So we win on this one. We're ahead here so far. And we win that. And we're jamming all in on here. This is this has got to be top chip leader here for sure, right? So we won in all three hands, all three tables. We just made a move with this queen, jack, king, queen, whatever it was, because of it. But this guy should be calling really wide. This is an easy fold. This is also an easy fold. This one is not such an easy fold. We're all in here. Right, so then we have this other one here. Right now he's in a tough situation. Right, ace. Right, this is exactly what I was talking about. You're in trouble here with these hands. This is why you fold those. Pocket eights, we're all in. Right. Well, this is what it is. We need to get lucky here. 80-20, so it's 90-10. We're drawing almost dead here, so he gets a full double up. We like that. It is what it is. I mean, we don't like it, but we have to do those things sometimes. I think I have updated my table of misery, which is why it's so bad. Don't play those hands. This is an easy fold here as well. We don't like our hand doing that. What's over here? Okay, so we got this over here. I'm going to take a 1 minute ad break. I'll be right back. All right, so who cares? And we employ different strategies because we're different people, of course, right? And one of the strategies he employs is when there's like still 4 bigs, you can still do some damage. What damage are you going to do to this? Oops, that's the wrong table. Back it up. This one here. If you got down to 4 bigs, and this guy here, what are you getting this guy to fold? Right, not a lot. So therein lies the problem. Oops. Am I 23? Holy shit. There is 23 people left in this tournament. 15 make a ticket. So this is one of the ones we're trying to make our way into. This is the one that we're trying to get a backup ticket into our Sunday tournament. Like, oops. Right, these are one of those. I don't think he has an ace there. Why would he have an ace? But we can't call it off, so let's get out of the way. This guy should have big cards here, right? He's got a big pocket pair, or a pocket pair. Now drawing dead. We flop an open-ended here. We're going to have to fold to any sort of bet. Yeah. We cannot call. We'll call peel 1. We don't like it, but we'll peel 1 here. We have to hit that thing so hard. Negranu 2021. How many? There's 17 people. We'll rip it in there. King 7 is good enough to go against the guy. Either he's got it or he doesn't. 5-9 on the other hand is not. So we're just stealing a blind there. Right, there are 22 people left in this tournament. 15 make the ticket, so we're now just trying to bully a little bit. We're not doing it here. We got over here ace 8 to 3 raise. Now it's all in. I mean, it's just get out of the way, right? Easy get out of the way. We're not folding here, right? So same sort of thing. We're just not folding, right? We could bet smaller, but we're quite content to take down these 2 blinds without a showdown. We hit a queen on the river. It's okay. We'll do the same thing. 5 here. It's just razor fold, razor fold, razor fold. That's all we're doing here. We were in the big blind. Just check call, check call. And so we run into queens there. Just is what it is. It just plays itself out. We can't fold. Can't do anything. Just get out of the way. Just rough that we run into that right then. But it doesn't change anything for us. Because we have 12 bigs and he has 5. He can't afford to take the shot and miss. We can. Right? That's why that is so great. That's why we love that so much. Where are we at over here? Let's come back to our hand. As I said, we are King 4. This is an all-in bet. 21 people left in this tournament, and 15 make the money. Probably be all in here, depending what Muse does. Got to our right. So what hand is he doing this with? We could take a shot here, but we're probably behind, so we're just going to fold out of the way. Ace King, Ace Queen, we're in big trouble. We can find a better spot. And it's this bet here, right? So now we have King High into that board. This is probably a better hand. We're not folding this now. So we do get called here by this guy. He didn't go all in, so we could be in a wee bit of trouble here. Ace Jack. Now we're really in trouble. This is what it is. Yeah, aces, kings. Yeah, now we're really in trouble. Yeah, now we're drawing dead. And we're out of this tournament. Just like that. So what do we finish here? 50. The Sunday party is 57. And we're out in 21st. It's 58 in this other one. Why is this bolded? Oh well. Let's move on to the next one. So there's a 184. That's big hands to run into. Queen 10 running into kings, running into aces. But it is what it is, right? Our read there on the guy was right. When he jams all in, we're in trouble. First one we might be okay, but that second one, no way, no diddly. All right, what do we got over here? We got all ace 9, so we're not folding. Okay, we would have hit a straight there. Yeah, we're not folding that. As an aside, we are on the bubble now. Let's take a look. See, there's 3 tables. This is just folding hand, by the way. Just a folding hand. This guy is the chip leader, and this guy is number 2. Over in this tournament, there's 42 people left, 31 make the money, so we're still hunting. We're in 31st place, so we still got a little bit of ways to go. We should make the money on this. We're not, well, we're hoping to make the money, of course, but we're not folding. If we get a good hand, we're not folding. We're not playing passive. This guy, what's he doing there? It's got a 7 or 6 in jams? That doesn't make sense. What is the payout here? Oh, it's 15. That's what it is. It's because I moved the tables in the background from where they were. We're in 7th place. 15 make a ticket, get a ticket. That's what's happening here. Gotta open up tables in the background here. Just one momento. Because 1st place pays the same thing as 15th place. It doesn't matter which one. So now, because we're in 7th place, right, now we can play a more passive, just sit and fold, sit and fold, sit and fold type of style. There's one gone. So now we only need to lose 2 more people. Right? 9-10 is good, but what happens if this guy jams? What are you going to do with your 9.5 bigs? 1st place pays the same thing, right? So now you're 6 outs because this guy has an ace. Right? Now he's gone. So now there's 17 people. This is the difference of, this is why you have to know what kind of tournament you're playing. Whether it's a bounty tournament, or whether it's one of these tournaments. This is probably the only time I would advocate for folding aces in a tournament, because if you go out, you get nothing. Right? Because this guy will call you with lots of different cards, and he may take you out on it. Right? So it's just slow, because he's right. But he didn't even take a shot at the end with the expectation that we were trying to take the shot. That's awesome. Love it. Love it. All right. We're back at it. We're going to take another ad break, just so if you need to take these every 10 minutes or 12 minutes or so, by design. You kind of have to do that. Oops, where are we at? We're going to fold here. Add, right back. What are we looking at over here? 16 people. Ryan Harity. Ryan, where are you, Brian? Oh, we're back. Ow. Excuse me. All right, so we are hand for hand on this one. Uh-oh. We're all in now, right? I mean, we're just not folding. It's just too good. We're not folding. We get called, we get called. Or if we lose, we lose. But we can't just continue to whittle down. This might be a questionable play, but like Jax is kind of my cutoff at this point. But this guy's not going to call. This guy most likely will not call. He might, right? Small blind, big blind, under the gun, 1. He knows that I have a big hand at this point, so now he's trying to get this guy. Frost Mage buffs coming in. Nice. So this is a big fold as well. We can't take that risk. This got to have it like an ace, ace 9, ace 10 type of hand. Yeah, ace jack, that'll work. And that just is what it is, right? So he's got 6 outs and we're out in that tournament. But you have to do that. You can't just sit back. We have the advantage and he took a shot and we lost. So this is what it is. No big deal. Moving on to the next one. Shapeshifter, how you doing, young sir? Welcome in, welcome in. I just assume you're a sir. I apologize. Obviously, there's no ill intent if you're not, but thanks for the follow the other day. I did see that. I think I saw it after the fact. I did give a shout out during that time. But yes, Frost Mage buffs incoming. We're going to play some poker, some more poker today. Will be, oops, I should probably switch that over. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oop. No, that's the wrong one. This is our last table we got going on right now. Yeah. That's no good. That's no bueno. Grr. We only have one tournament that we're playing in right now. This is the one you're seeing. It is, so I'm going to go try and find another tournament while we're waiting. We're on the bubble. See up here, we're on the bubble. Next person out loses. 15 people get a ticket. We are 10th out of 16. When the next person out gets nothing and everyone else gets a ticket. So continue to play. We're going to try and find that. Keep grinding it out with our 4.4 bigs. Let's see if we can. What's Andy's room here? There's a tournament. Let's play this one. We'll sign into this. Let me get it set up for you. That's what we have to do, right? Get you another table to view with us. This is the 33.8 max. This one. We also have to update our sheet down here. So we went out in both of those, but we have started another tournament. All right, and we make the money. So let's, yeah, we'll just put a green one here because I'm not really sure what to put down for that. We won a ticket. We won a 3:30 ticket. Let's find out when this tournament starts. It starts in 5 minutes. There's a very strong possibility we're going to play that tournament. Oh, we're on a break. It's been an hour already. Holy smokes, that came around quick. I think that's right. All right. Just because this is something that they do, they being the tournament, right? These guys do it. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Again, I'm going to get up. I'm not going to have another coffee because because we don't have any more coffee. But I am going to refill my bottle of water here. You can see the fridge right there. It's got a little water thing. So I'm going to update that. Put some more water in. Actually turn that. Mrs. Frostmates doesn't like to make the stream, right? I think that's bad TV. Can we turn this? You have to try and, yeah, maybe we'll do that for a little bit. All right, we're gonna take just a couple minute break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. All right, I got 4.5 minutes. I'll be back in 2. Right back. Sir is accurate. I'm so excited. What are you so excited about? Shapeshifter, what are you excited about? Oh, we're probably running an ad. You probably even can't even hear that. Well, this is a Sunday Carnival sat. 0, place 10th. 0, 0, 0, 0. But we did win a ticket. 330. This is 0. 15. 15 get a $22 ticket. There currently are 14 people. All right, we're back at it here. So we do have 2 tournaments that we're playing in. So we're going to add another one there. You can see that circle at the bottom underneath my, like the top is. I got 3 red circles, I got a green circle, and 2 yellow circles. The reds are, actually you can type this in. You can look it up yourself. I forgot we did this. There it is. Legend. Types in, tells you exactly where I'm at and what ones we're playing. In this one, we're still playing Turbo. It's an 8 max, 80 people pocket. Yeah, this is, I don't like this one, but I get it. I understand. This is even worse though. We're gonna make a tag on that one for sure. Shapeshifter, tell me why you're excited. I want to hear all about it. This is still just an easy fold here. We did hit a straight on this. Yeah, so it's a chop. That's not a very good play there. I didn't think for a second that I would have had that I might have had a jack. So this tournament here is 84 people still playing in it. Oh, wait. 8. Did we not add this one? I did not add this tournament. What the deuce is going on here? 8 max turbo. Do I have an 8 max turbo? Does not look like I have an 8 max turbo. Oops, I was so excited to get into this tournament. Apparently I forgot to mark it up. I hope I didn't mess that up. I guess we're going to have to find this out here momentarily. 38 max turbo, gotta add that piece. It's 33 with a 30 guarantee. All right, so this is pretty good for us. We flop the straight. We're not going to slow play it. We want to see what he's going to do here. We have all of it, right? Now, we don't care what those 2 cards are, but we do that by design. Right? It's everything we do is... Here's the thing. Everything you do at poker table gives away information. You can't be just sitting there all willy-nilly eating a sandwich watching TV. This guy is... oops, let me come up to the other table. This guy is a second chip leader. I see why he's playing every hand. And this guy is the chip leader. It's even better. Let's take a look over here. We also want to see if our friend, the Knack, is playing. I don't see him up, but that doesn't mean it's not that he isn't playing yet. I don't know if there's a set schedule for the Knack. Oops, what's this? We got someone in here. We gotta go take a look. Gotta go check out our bot list. Yeah, and there's a bot right there. So we will come into our notepad, our virtual notepad, make a comment on it so we know who it is. We'll come back into our feed, and there you go. There's one. The Knack, feel free to copy and paste that one into your own, and just because they're not in yours doesn't mean you can't just ban them outright before they get there. And that'll flow through here in just a couple of minutes. So there's 5-3. What is this one? This was a 5-3 or something, right? We're going to do a reverse one on this one because he's not folding, right, for anything. I mean, so we're just chunk it all in there. No, yeah, we're going to chunk it all in there. He's going to call. Now he's like, haven't seen this guy do this once. What's going on? It's pretty good. Pair the board. Yeah, see, and then we lose, so now we just have to rebuy into it. Right? You got to know your man, right? This is one of the things we did in sport. You got to know what the guy's up to. Don't feel bad. Don't think too much of it. This guy flopped the straight, and this guy had 2 pair. Love it. Where are we at with this? Slide this just a little bit more to the right. This guy folded. That's a bit surprising. It's a bit shocking. Shocking, you know what I'm saying? Moved, so let's go find our table here for you. This happens, you just get forced to different tables sometimes, so you gotta just go find it again. Right, these are just easy folds. Let's run a 1 minute ad break while we're doing that. Just as an aside, I'm drinking a shit ton of water today. Yeah, haven't been doing too much streaming the last day or two. Or playing, frankly, just because I've been feeling a bit run down. And I asked Mrs. Frostpage, she says, start drinking more water. There's no way you drink enough water in a day, especially if I'm talking all the time. So, this is now, I think, the 3rd bottle I'm starting. So, all right, we're off. Ad break, right back in 1 minute. So I guess my question here is, so I have last hand. I have I have Ace King suited. This guy has pocket 6s, so he leads for 1, and I raise pre-flop with my Ace King. I get 3 callers. I don't remember which one it is. This one or this one? I think it's probably public. Flop is Jack 7-3 with 2 hearts. I have a heart. It goes check round. The turn is a 5 of hearts, so he's got pocket 6s at this point, right? Without a heart, so he has a pair, and he has a gut shot 4. So when So he leads out, and I call, right, as I should, because I have the heart draw. Ideally, like I'm thinking that my 2 overcards are live. He could have ace jack, but usually people raise it. So I think I'm live. My hearts are live. Ideally, I want to see an ace of hearts on the river, but that's fine. Any ace would do it. Any king would do it. Any heart does it. 4. I'd be a little bit hesitant. Well, in fact, I would just fold on the 4 king because I don't have a pair. I have ace high. Right. So when he checks here on the river, he doesn't have a heart. I mean, what heart is he having? He's got like 3-4, no, 4-6-4 of hearts. No, he doesn't have that. 7-8, 7-9 of hearts, 7-10 of hearts. Right? That would be reasonable. But why would you check the river if you had 10 hearts? Right? He thinks that I have a flush. That's just playing monsters under the bed. Okay, so I lead here for 11 bigs. I lead on this on 11 bigs, and he calls. And sure enough, now there's 3 overcards to the board. And he pretty much knows when the king comes in. He doesn't like it. He knows there. Anyway, it's exciting. I love this game. It's just so much to learn all the time. Where are we at here? Oops, we got to change the color. We are in the cutoff now. What are we at? This is we're 39th place, 51 people left, with 20 making the money. So it's razor fold. It's all in razor fold because that's can't play small ball in this. I'm going to take just a quick look here because it looks like it says that I've played. It says I haven't played as many tournaments as I think I have. Have I messed this up somehow? I played the bounty regular, yes. The hyper, yes. This feeder I have played. The carnival sat. That's I got a buy-in for 330. Well, that's the one I'm in right now. So I think I do have that right. So I got 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's right now. I just forgot to include one of those tables in there. Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that deliberately. All right, we're still trudging along here. We got a poker pastor in the background. Okay, so this, when you look underneath my name there, underneath my stream, where are we at here? Because it's delayed, it always kind of messes me up a little bit. Just below here, where the mouse is, just below that, I've got 4 red circles, 1 green, and 2 yellows. I actually got that from Poker Pastor. He's not in here, but let's give him a shout out. Regardless, I just want to make sure for Poker Pastor, just make sure I got it right. So I just asked him how he did some of these things, right? And he told me. I mean, he created a software that did it, and so did we. Right? Who cares? Created this for me. Because I thought it was a good idea. So it's important that if Who Cares goes through all the effort to do some of these things, we should put them to good use, right? You know what I'm saying? Hear what I'm putting down? Where's the other one? There's another one I have here. This. Oh, I don't like where this is going at all. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Soundboard. This one. What is this? Give me 1 second. I gotta turn stuff off here because I don't recall where this was. That was a soundboard. Who cares? You hear? What do we call that? Emotional damage. No, that's not it. How about this one? Oh, that's what it is. I just saw it. All right. That's good. Now we're kind of in business as well. We'll move this over a little bit. Everything back up. All right, got the poker passer playing in the background. We got our hand going there. Oh, we got another 1 minute ad break. We got to do these things, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry. It's so I can control when the breaks come, and it doesn't just come out randomly. So I got to do it. I'm sorry. See you in a moment. We can try and find another tournament in the meantime. Do that. Oh yeah, that's a different one. Yeah, okay. 43. Ooh, what is that? So we got a little bit of a fish action happening here. Love it. Jinxie here was a little bit off. A wee bit off. We're going to try and find another tournament to play. So we're going to log into this one in just 1 second. Okay, so we have a third table now. We just jumped into this one just a moment ago. I got to remember to write it down. What is this one? This is the battle 8 max. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So let's hit. You can see all 3 tables at this point, right? 7-8. We don't really like this hand a whole lot, but we're not going to fold. This should be a C bet here, right? Right here. Should be a C bet there. This is problematic for us. What jack does this guy have? Yeah. What jack does he have? That he just calls there twice. He doesn't have a jack. Sorry, it has to be good still. So that's what we do. We lead out with our jack. All right, I got to track that other table. So give me 1 second here. Just going to fold, fold, fold all the way around. Just fold all of these. It's a battle 8 max or something, right? Oops, that's the wrong one. Battle 8 max. Hyper. It was a 11 center. With a 10 guaranteed. Excellent. So why do I play these smaller tournaments? It's because I'm trying to build the bankroll in the style of Chris Ferguson. Right, so he went from 0 to $10,000 in his full tilt challenge. I've seen that a couple different times. Right, he did it twice. The first time he did it took him about 8 months, 9 months, something like that. And the second time he did it, it took him about 6 months. He then, on this, after he achieved it the second time, made the decision and shared with the peoples. There's another one. With the peoples that he was going to go from 10,000 to 100,000. And then full tilt gets into some troubles. So just to the knack, right? You gotta be vigilant on this, right? There's another one. You just kind of keep track and check every person out that you don't recognize. They're always in there. They're always doing shit in your stream that you don't want, and right, just hate those guys. Hate those bots. All right, where are we at over here? And then, of course, we have to add another circle because we're playing in another tournament. We've got 3 tournaments on the go. We moneyed in one because we won a ticket, and we just ran that ticket into this tournament. Is that right? We ran it into this tournament. So we'll see how it goes here. All right, let's keep playing along. We want to win this ticket, by the way. There's 31 people left. No, 31 people in this tournament. We're in 3rd place, with 27 making the money. There's still a long way to go here. You want to win this ticket to get this $22 ticket, which would be the backup to our next tournament. We're playing a $22 tournament on Sunday, which is worth $50,000 guaranteed. Oh, Jinsky's back. I like that. Ace 5, ace deuce. I mean, we're just not folding just because there's a flush card there, right? We may check it at this point, right? Because he would have to come firing out here because he can't afford for it to go check. Now we're almost confident that we have the best hand here, but we're sure shit not giving him a cheap flop for it. If he raises us all in, then we'll just call it off. We did call it. Holy shit. Wow. He's got queen 8. Yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome sauce. That's what happens when you play 2 shitty cards like that. You get trapped in there. I'm surprised he didn't bet. Check raise even worse. Leading doesn't make sense. Unless he leads on the flop, leading doesn't make any sense. But check raising all in, that does. Well, we'll just continue to put pressure on the guy. As I said, we are in 2nd place right now. Spade on the river would work. Don't think for a second that this is a good play, right? You are behind. You have 6 outs. And then when it hits on the river or on the turn, now you're still could be behind because it could go runner. And you'd expect it to go runner 4% of the time. So it does happen. Where are we at? We want to be big. We want a tournament. Oh, that's what we want. We want to win all of these, but we want this tournament ticket. Yeah, here he is again, Jinxie. Oops. He just played 5-5 again, King 5 again, which is awesome. We're just going to call this and try and set mine because our hand is pretty shitty. We don't want to raise here because if you raise, then you have to fold. Right? When someone comes over the top of you, that's probably pretty good for us actually. If it checks around, we will lead at this. We'd really like to see the 6 of hearts here. Right? But we need to kind of take this down right now. There. Got to hit the music button, I guess. Oops. All right, so what hand does he have here? This is a 5, this is a deuce, this is a heart, this is a 3-4, this is an ace-4, ace-5, ace-3. We're not going to fold just yet. This just got worse for us. Because if he has ace-5, as I just said, he's still got the better hand here. And now we're just going to check it back. Yeah. What are we at over here? This is oh, the money. We have 5.5 bigs in the big blind. Look at the stacks here, right? Right? Everyone's just kind of afraid. I was going to actually jam on this card here, but then I saw that this guy was in. Right? So this is why you don't need to take these big shots here. Let's slide to the second page. 36 people left in this tournament, and 20 make the money. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. So we gotta change our tactics here a little bit because we're not anywhere close to the money. That's terrible. He's just weak, right? He just doesn't have any chips. He's the big blind. He jams his 6 bigs or 7 bigs, and that's just a no-brainer. He's calling there as well. So this is what it is. We are just looking for a hand to jam it in at this point. We are getting worse and worse as we go along. So gotta find a spot, as it were. Oh, see what time it is. Let's get another one in there. These are not very good hands. They're not helping us here. Kyle Anderson. Let's check this one out. All right, so again, just looking at our hand there, the knack, at our stream. When you hit the little peoples up at the top right there, you can see who's in your community, who's watching your stream. When it says that your viewer count is 7. And there's only when your viewer count says it's 3 and you have 7 people in there, that means most likely that 3 or 4 of those people are bots, right? So you can go through that website. Let me share it again. It's my website, I can share it, right? You can go look at that. This is a good flop for us, right? So we flop bottom 2. We're not folding here. And we have pocket 8, so we're all in on this one as well. So we got 2 tables going on. We're enticing, which is good. So that's good. We're not folding our bottom 2. Queen 8, 7, 8. Yeah, we're in trouble there. So we double up. And we get a full double up here because this guy's got, we flop a set. Oh, no, he goes runner straight. Well, what is it you want there, right? 105 people. We're out in 34th. 0, 0. So do we turn the set? I think that's what it is. I think we turned it, right? Yeah. All right, so here's another, that's another good example, as we just said there. Okay, so we have pocket eights versus pocket five, so it's 80-20. We flop the set, and it goes runner, runner straight, right? What is it you need here? We're going to save that hand. Is there a card player? All right, let's type that shit in there. Let's see where we're at. We got black eights, and he has black fives. All right, so we already know that it's runner, or it's 81.19 versus 17.76, right? So it's 80-20. Right? We already know that. It's an 8 of diamonds on the board. It's a 6 of diamonds, and it's a 3 of clubs. So we now have a 95% chance of winning this hand. Right? If you saw the guy's cards, would you change anything? If you wouldn't change anything, then you don't feel bad, right? You have to trust the process. And any part where you feel that sting, right? Who cares now? We were going to do a podcast, and we kind of set up some parameters, what we thought it should work and what we should do and all the rest of it. And I've revised it. And the reality is that everything that you're doing there is to avoid tilt, how to deal with tilt. And this is exactly it, right? You put yourself into a process, a learning process, a trusting process, a winning process, right? Not a trusting, a winning process. If that guy dropped his cards, is this even up? It's still up? Yeah, it is still up. If this guy dropped his cards and you see that he has 5-5 and you have 8-8, what would you change? What would you change to that? Right? You know it's 80-20. What would you change? And then the flop comes and you flop that shit. Right? What would you change? Oh my God. Oh, geez, Louise. Right? You wouldn't change any of it. It's 95%. On the flop, it's 95% chance that you win. So five, you play this 100 times, 5 hands, you're going to lose. That's it. This guy over here just lost, just goes runner as well for the exact same reason. He's got ace-3, I've got pocket 4s. Now, I don't like it, but I know what he's up to. That's why I jam over top to ISO. He only has 3 outs, and he went runner. So 96% of the time, which is even worse than this other one we're just talking about. It's even worse than this one, right? Even worse than that, because he had 5%. This guy only has 4. This guy only has 4%. That's even worse. I love it. I would not change any of those actions. But this is it. This is how you deal with tilt. You got to keep watching this stuff and trust that your winning process, or trust that your process is a winning process to begin with. For me, that's how I identify. Would I change anything? No. I just saw something earlier on that talked about different equity. If you had this sort of hand, which one has the better equity? So they show one hand. What is it? Our hero has like a 9-7 suited, and the flop is a gut shot, straight flush draw, something to that effect. And then they show a range calculator of the other guy. And they say, this is what the range of the other guy's on. Who has the favorite here? Well, that's kind of in line with what I'm saying here, right? You have to kind of gamble it up a little bit, as it were. If I'm the 9-7, I'm calling there as well, because when you count up the outs, if you have 15 plus outs, you should be snap calling there, right? And not feel bad about it. If you have 12 outs, maybe not so much. We're going to be all in here. We haven't played a hand here forever. We don't have very good cards. We'll be all in for sure. He doesn't have too many chips relative to ours anyway. It's half of our stack, but our hand is too good for that. So he's got only 3 outs here. Right? He doesn't get 3 outs, so we get knockout. This is the same sort of thing that we just had with Jinxie. Right? We have the better hand, and we're okay with that. He's got 3 outs to hit. When that 7 comes on the flop, then it goes up from 3 to 5. But it is what it is. All right, what else we got going on over here? We need to update our thingy over here because we busted out of this tournament. We only have 2 tournaments going now. It's right on the bubble now for that tournament. So let's come over to the other one. Do we have... We just have 2 tables going on. Right. Let's see if we can find another one here. We also want to update our information this way. Battle Max, 8 Hyper. There's 82 people in this tournament now. And our this Carnival tournament is 48. All right, so we kind of changed this one here. So you can actually read this. I think this is valuable information, which I want to share with you without me telling you what it is. I know a lot of guys kind of cut this piece off, but knowing what tournament you're buying into, what you're playing here, I think adds value to the stream. Whether it does or not is something else. You guys have to validate whether that's important. If you think it's important, then keep it in there, right? But if you don't think it's important, then we'll get out of Dodge. This one, right? Calling here, you should almost call with any 2, which we are, because we close the action off, right? But this is this is just absolute trash hand. But we'll take a flyer with it. What happens here? You have to have both of these cards, and if it's not good enough, that 1.1 chips is actually probably better saved than calling off. But what's over here? We have another 6 minutes or so to go in this hand. That's a good hand. Nice hand. I think we did get rid of Jinxie there on this other table. Right here, Jinxie was here. He's got Ace 4, and he lost to King Deuce. Right, we have 8 Deuce. Our hand prior to this was 8 Deuce of Hearts, so we hit, and it's all in. So it's an easy fold, right? This one might be a little bit more. We'll probably make a... We don't like this hand. We are on the button though, so it looks all stinky and fishy. What do we need here? So the fact that there's a raise here, we're just going to get out of the way. 15 get a ticket, right? So there's 37 people, 15 get a ticket. All right, so we have the same hand. He makes a raise here with 3-7. Wow. Oh, Dreams. Wait, is that right? Oh no, he was all in before. That's what it was. He's got 0.4 to start the hand. He was here. He was all in before that. So there's 5 people to this flop. Ace, queen, jack, 7 on the turn. Gets checked all the way around. And Dream shows up with 2, 3, 10, 6, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Oh my god. Well, we would have taken that, but again, we wouldn't have played to even get to that point. So it is what it is, I guess. What do we got going on over here? That's how I play. It happens naturally. We are going to try and find another tournament here. Let's see what we have here. I played this Super Satellite the other day. 9-handed, starts with 10k, goes until the end of. Oh yeah, let's try this one. We'll play this one. Okay, so we're into 3 tournaments now. Or back into 3. Let me hit this one. It's this one, right? This is an 88 center. As well as we need to update this one because now we're playing 3 tournaments again. We're going to run another ad. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're just waiting. We got 3 hands going on here. 3 tables, sorry. So we're just waiting for a good hand to jam here. This goes until the end of level 9, which we're in, so we have another 2.5 minutes in this tournament. This one is another 2.5 minutes. And this one, we have another 1 minute and 40 seconds. Right, so all these tournaments are going to move out of the buy-in into the rebuy period in just a minute or 2. Excellent. Let's okay, so come back to this. Dreams is all in again. 40, we're in 47th place. 56 are in here. 20 make the money, so we're got some work to do. We would have flopped an open-ended, but the queen is not good for us, right? Nor is 6 of diamonds. So on the surface, this looks like a good hand, but you don't want to chase the immediate end of this. Right? So now that it hits, any queen gets there, right? Any sort of flush draw hits there as well, right? This is exactly what I'm saying. Don't play those hands. Right? It seems on the surface that it's confirmation bias, but you can plug that runner into a solver and see that you're behind. So these guys that say that which one has more equity? Well, one has more equity, but you don't have to hit. They do. Which one's a better hand to have? Now, because a guy offers the range, I guess you can kind of look at it that way, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily the right way to look at that. Shitty hand is a shitty hand. The drawing hand is a drawing hand. the other guy has, well, it may seem like you have 56% on the flop, you have to hit. They don't. And we're out of this one. Do we rebuy into this tournament? Yes, we do. Well, so there we go. We're all in on this one. So we got a rebuy. Sunday Carnival. There we go. And we should be out of this one as well. Yeah. So that's just the end of that. We took a shot at it, and we're out. So 63 people in this tournament. We're out in 60. Let's say 63, and we're out in. Oh no, we're not out in 63. We're not out in 63. We're out in 43, 41. Alright, and so we're in for 330 as well here. So I didn't do well on that one. What is this? So we're going to change the table numbers. Or not change the table numbers. Change the fillings. The tabletop, the felt. What do we have going on here? This hyper. Reading this Battle AMAX Hyper has got 115 people. Our other one is this Super. Oh, I didn't fill this one in yet. Super 550. So we can see if that Super 550 is from yesterday. It is. Actually, no, it is not. Super. We're going to copy and paste it, I guess. This is not the same one. Super 550. Uh, 550. This is a Sati. It's an 88 center. With, what is this one? 88 center. And 10. Get a 550 ticket. Alright, so we're in for 88 cents. There's 48 people. We're going to have to get lucky, quote unquote lucky here, somewhere along the way. Oops. That's the other one. This is, we forgot to update this one. We got moved and I didn't update it. I do apologize. So we just jammed there with our ace 8 and we picked up some much needed chips. So we only have we're back to 2 tables now. Okay, so then we need to update this because now we're out of 2. We're in. Let's just take a quick look. Maybe I can count this real quick. So we got 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Yeah, there we go. So I do have that correct. That's good to see. And quick shout out to our good friend Who Cares, who came up with this thingy at the bottom, the circles. Helps us with a bunch of different things. Sharing of information, as it were. What do we got over there? Queen, deuce. No, that's an easy fold. There we go. So we have 2 going on here, right? We have 8.6 bigs here. 10 make the money, so we are not going to be there yet. This is too good. We're not folding. So we just jam it in there. If we get called, we get called. If we're behind, we're behind. We got to make it through this guy and this guy. We don't make it through this guy, so he doesn't have like aces, kings. Now we have to hit to win. We could be out of this tournament real quick here. Yeah, that's okay. We like that, though. It's unfortunate that we run into that like that, but that's exactly what we're talking about. Ace 9 into ace. Into ace 8 suited. And we just do the same thing we were doing before. Right? It just is what it is. It's no big deal, but it just is what it is. So we have one table left. This is our last one. I mean, we're not folding, right? We need an all in here. 6 of diamonds would be good. I mean, if they have diamonds, then they're all in. We're just not folding. And we take down some much needed chips there. All right, what do we got there? We played 10 tournaments so far. We've moneyed 1. That's probably not a good ratio. We got 1 minute and 45 seconds to the break, and I do need to use the break this time. That water is starting to kick in a little bit. What do we got over here? I want to thank the Knack for sticking with us and viewing with us the whole time. As I said, he's a fellow poker streamer, fellow WoW player. He's on his journey as well. He plays like this World Series of home games. I like it called that. Yeah, I like that. Let's have another drink of water here. And contrary to what it looks like in the picture there in my camera, it is quite dark. It's got a light snow going on outside. Yeah, it's like 4 degrees outside, light snow, and it's supposed to be super nice this weekend. Unfortunately, like 17 maybe. I think I'm going to drop. Who Cares is going out of town Sunday to Thursday. So I will be streaming the podcast by myself. Again, down below there, right here, I think. Yeah, I think it's this one. No, this one. Right here is my 2 socials. I got an Instagram account that has all my foods that I've done. Maybe I'll try and get those uploaded while 2 meals that I have to post. Try and upload those during the break, as well as a YouTube channel, which will hold this poker series as well as our talk show down below. He's not going to be here next week, so it's going to be just me running. Let's run another ad while we're waiting, because this is the last hand. We are in the break period now. Yeah, so we're going to run an ad. I'm going to get some more water, go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to try and upload those Instagram stuff. See you back here in just a couple minutes. All right, we are back. Ad is over. We're just we still got another 3 minutes here. Let's try and get our pictures uploaded here. There we go. Let's add just typing in my Instagram. I got 2 minutes left. Got 30 seconds left. Okay, so what do we want in here? We don't want to do that. To send now. There we go. So that's our. I just uploaded the garlic, my prime rib roast from last week. Also, who cares? Not who cares. Just trying to find it here. The knack. And there's the real can. And it is the start of the weekend. Cheers, the knack. This one's for you, buddy. Let's see if we can get... Oh, this one. Yes, this is one we're looking for. Let's get some of those bad boys up there. Who cares did ask us if I should do this yesterday. We did not do this during our podcast or our talk show. Although maybe you should do that a little bit more. This is we have three sponsors there. One is for Yuck Yucks. One is Yuck Yucks here in Calgary. That's coming up right at this moment. So it says right there, Calgary Yuck Yucks. We also have one from the Weenie Wagon, which is a local hot dog vendor in town. Lots of great fresh toppings. I talked to the guy and only serves toppings that he would eat himself. So the bacon bits are real. It's real cheese. It's not like a liquid, like a Velveeta cheese. It's not that. Or like a cheese whiz type thing, which is the equivalent of the Velveeta. See, look at that. I'm gonna get stuck with this. It's unlikely that they have a flush, but they're never fully flushed at this point. And now you're drawing dead. Right? Here's that 4% I was just talking about before. Yeah. Let's see what this guy has. We're all in on this. We're not. Actually, we're folding now because of that. The other guy, this guy has Ace Queen, and this guy has Jack 6. So he played a little bit shorter, and then he's actually drawing dead on the turn, which is awesome. Which is why we would have been in the same situation, drawing dead. So it is what it is. Oh, who's this? This chef. Great looking meat. Well, thank you. Chef Pete Snaith. Let's go check him out. Let's make sure we get that correct. Shout out Chef. Do I have that right? Alright, so I gotta come back here because I want to make sure I get the guy's name right. This is Chef Pete Snaith. Do I have that right? Chef Pete Snaith. Chef Pete Snaith. Go check that guy out. He's solid, right? He's a chef out of Virginia. I forget, actually. It might be West Virginia. But he's out of Virginia, on the East Coast. Has a cooking school. 3 outer. It's so rough. Oh, just. That's 3, by the way, right? Let's come back to that hand. So Tabasco here is not. So I have 13,000. He's got 44, so he's got to risk a third of his stack. Where are we at? Oops, it's this one actually. We're out of that one. Let's try and find another tournament while we can. Maybe we'll get one. Let's come up here. We're just buying into anything at this point. Just get another tournament going. Just for shits and giggles, as it were. Okay, so this is... Oops. It's this one. This is the one we're playing. So we change the counter, the tabletop to the black because we're not in the rebuy. Come over here. We do have to mark this one down again. Excuse me. We'll add another tournament circle on our thingy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This bounty battle is a turbo. Bounty battle. It's a 6 max, I think. Right, 6 max bounty battle. It's, bounty battle 6 max. We're in for 11 cents, which is awesome. And it's a 25 center. So we haven't won anything today. haven't. We've got a good rebuy of 7 cents. Oh, this is not right. That clearly is the wrong one. Well, seeing as how this is the only hand, the only table we have, that's a pretty good flop for us. Show us your weenies. Nice. Hello, hippie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We're spending. Go check out Hippie Elf. Here's a shout out for her. She has a whack ton of alts. I say whack ton because every day it seems like the amount of alts she has at level 70 just grows and grows and grows. So I think the last time I asked her, it was at like 16, and then she said it was like at 22, and then it's like 24. I have no idea where we're at this point. Hippie Elf runs a shit ton of keys. Thank you. No, thank you. You're very welcome. Oops. There we go. You're very welcome. Go check her out. She's give her a follow if you like what she's doing there, and tell her I said hello. Let's tell her Noob Frostmate says hello. She would be appreciative of that, I'm sure. All right, so we're trying to look into that last hand. What did we put down here with the 33? What was it? Oh, it was my ace 9. That's what it was. My ace 9 suited into king 9. I don't recall if it's suited or unsuited. We'll give him the benefit that I would say it was suited, though. Right? So we have played, how many tournaments have we played today so far? 11 tournaments today. 4 times in a row, we've had the very best of it. And we've been really, really slim outed. Our king 10 ran into ace 10 offsuit. Our king 10 suited ran into ace 10 offsuit, so he's only got 3 outs to hit. He hits the 3 outer. We flopped a set of 8s into the guy's 5s. He didn't flop a set, so our 8s are already hit 80-20. Our 8s into our flop set of 8s. He went runner straight. I have ace 9. We just saw here my ace 9 suited into his ace 9 suited. I don't know if his was suited or not, but either way, we lose. So again, he only has the 3 kings. He can't hit a 9, right? He can only hit the 3 kings. The first hand, he only has the 3 10s he can hit. And later on, I have my ace 9, which I think is offsuit, into ace 8. So 3 hands today, they've only had 3 outers to hit. As the knack, as I've said earlier on, right? If they drop their hand in front of you, would you do something different? You are so far ahead when they only have 3 outs. Why wouldn't you do that over and over and over again? And this is why, because the sting, especially after 4 times today, we played 11 tournaments, 4 times that's happened. Just like, oh my god. Those are just the ones that I recorded, by the way. This is what it is, right? Oh yeah, okay. Then I have one more. Looking at my Instagram, I got to update that as well. So we're out of that one. Let's slide this over. Maybe we can find another tournament. I meant to turn the light on as well, by the way. Did not do that, but I meant to. Don't draw to the, oops. Don't draw to the idiot end of the straight. A 3 is the only one you're looking for here. An 8, you're screwed. So you just fold. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have another drink of my beverage by PBR. You can see right below there, PBR is coming up. Let's get right above. Just like that. Deliciousness. We're trying to get those guys as a sponsor. So we got Winnie Wagon as a sponsor. We have Yuck Yucks as a sponsor. We're trying really hard. We're pumping really hard on our PBR beers to get them as a sponsor. Hopefully they tune in and see what we've got to offer and comes back. But it is what it is. Cheers, big ears. No, wait, we don't want that one. Okay, welcome back, guys. We're into another tournament. We're just gonna capture it. Trying to find out where it is. There we go. So this is the same one we played a little while ago, where I rebought into this one. Oh no! This is not. It was the one after this one. We won the ticket in here, and then we rebought into it. We're probably going to go broke here. Not going to lie. Yeah. We don't want any more cards. We just want to take it down right now. One pair. You should always be questioning, challenging your one pair holdings. This guy can't feel good with that going on. Apparently, I missed a tournament I was trying to buy in earlier on. This is a 7 max deep stack. Because I was busy playing all those other tournaments that I pulled this one up because I wanted to play in this one, and now they're in the 8th level. I'm such a dingleberry. All right, well let's start chalk it up here. What do we got? We got 7 max, deep stacked, 50 guaranteed. We're in here. 61 people right now. We got the carnival feeder is going on here. We got 12 people. We have 242 people holding this. We need to add in our 2 more tournaments. Do something here. We're having a rough go today, as it were. And then let's get our 3rd table up for you. This is at deep max. No, that's the lobby. That's also the lobby. What's happening here? I want the lobby. Oh, there we go. All right. Hopefully that's it. So Hippie just kind of came in real quick and says hello and then is off. Poker is not really her thing. We do talk radio, and it's not really her thing. She likes to play WoW and fall through. She's an awesome person. She's wonderful. Go check her out. As I said, give her a couple of shout outs down below. So another bar beverage. Yum yum. I am going to turn on the light though. I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay. I'd like to see that. Excuse me. Moon here, excuse me. Moon has a flush draw and Winnel, and Lucky Chaser has ace deuce, so he's a small blind, big blind. You should expect him to go all in. He does not, so that's good, I guess. We would have flopped a full house on this with our king 3 on the last hand, but we're not in there yet. Let's kind of get around here. Probably going to have to readjust our, what is it? This is a, going to have to adjust that. Maybe do that off stream. All right, so we got these 3 tables going on. All right, so the question is, what are we going to do here with our pocket deuces? Right, this is just a raise fold. Right? Four-handed, I mean, this could be ace king. It could be pocket eights. We're just going to fold, get out of the way. Right? It's no big deal. It's just a raising folding hand. No worries at all. I feel pretty good about that. Fold. Let's take a quick look at our main here. This tournament, rebuy is done in like 5 seconds. So we're going to switch over to blue. This one, oops, we have the same hand going on here. That's no good. And this one, this is our 7 max. Oops, our 7 max. Apparently we did not go to the right one. Sorry about that. Sunday Carnival feeder. Excellent. So let's take a look. Are we in the same ones again? Probably. Yeah, we still, so I didn't adjust it. The third one is going to be is this deep stack. How about that? That should be now a different one, right? There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Got 3 different tables going on. So this is out of the rebuy period, right? Hence the blue top. I'm going to mark down there's 274 people in this tournament. And 47 make the money. There's 131 left. This second tournament is the Sunday Carnival feeder. There currently is 14 people in it. And this last one over here has got 65 people left in it. So I am going to have to make adjustments on some of the stuff here. Sexy Steph is drawing dead there. Let's have a drink of water. So Lucky Chancers kind of raises a couple different times. We can respect, but of course, everyone now folds out of the way, and frankly, we're okay with them folding out of the way. Lots of calling from this guy. We only have 14 big, so we're going to have to start taking a little bit of risk at this point. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up? Send viewers. Right? Always send viewers. Oops, got to check here. Sorry about that. Let's take a quick look over here, see who is on. Is oh, the Knack is playing. Yeah, All right, there we go. Let's open up the knack in the back side. So everyone knows that I'm a big fan of sharing streamer love. So we're going to make sure he's running right now. Oh my god, he's been up for an hour. How come, Knack? You didn't tell me you were going for an hour. Shit, I feel bad for not doing that. I do apologize. When I feel like a heel all of a sudden. We're good. Yeah, it's shout out to Hippie Elf. Yes. Let's make sure we give one out here as well to you. And we're just going to share the sentiment that the Knack is giving there by giving a shout out to Hippie Elf as well. As she likes to say, you can elf your life. She plays a lot of elves, as it turns out. Go check out both of those guys, right? Hippie plays World of Warcraft. She's probably doing that right now, actually. She's not streaming though, but she is doing that. I would lay dollars to donuts. That's exactly what she's doing right now. We have the Knack playing over there. He's Queen 4. Yeah, good to get out of the way of that hand. And we're going to come over here and give a shout out to the Knack. I am not listening to your sound, Knack, unfortunately, so I do have you muted, but I'm giving you streamer love. Streamer love. There we go. Let's run a 1 minute ad break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We just had a kind of an ace. I just made a move against a guy. I have ace deuce. He limped in for 1. He raised to 2 in the small blind. I'm in the big blind, so I called the 1. He called the 1. Is that right? Maybe he went to 2 and he yeah, maybe he went to 2. He called the 2. Either way, I called it. And the flop is king 4 deuce, some shit like that. Now we're heads up. Yeah, because he folded. That's what it was. He called the 1. He raised the 2. I called the 2. He folded. It's heads up. He checks on the flop. I jam for 10 bigs on with my bottom pair and take it down. So let's take a look here. We are in a flush draw. I mean, do we think that this guy has a flush draw here? Probably not. Is it better than ours? Does he have a 7? Probably not. We just can't take that risk, though. So we'll just fold out of the way, move it, or lose it, as it were. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice hand, nice hand. We got 55 center here. Nice. So we have to probably go all in at this point, right? got pocket jacks. I mean, we're just going to jam it in here. Whatever. We'll just rebuy because there's only 1 minute left in the rebuy period. So we got to jam it in. This guy's in trouble here. Yeah. Thank you. So now he's out, but he's got 1 minute left to rebuy into this tournament, which is good, right? Where did we go? We went from 15th place in this tournament. We're now in 6th, right? This is that payout that we're talking about. We're going to win a 330 ticket and play the next one. The next one's where we end up putting a bunch of chips in there. So we are back over here as well. We got pocket 8s. Where's my table here? Yep. Well, it turns out we have pocket 8s on both of these. So we folded our pocket 8s here, and we jammed our pocket 8s here. So we would have lost to pocket jacks again here, as well as a queen 10. Right? So this is why you got to pick your moments, as it were. Right? He went all in, and we were thinking about jamming here, but we didn't do that, which is a good sign, right? We were the first one in here, and we jammed it, and we took it down, which is a good sign. As a side note, there's 99 people in this tournament, or remaining, sorry. I thought there was how many people in the tournament, my bad. We got 274, we got, what's this, the Carnival's got 31 in it, and the other one has 76. Let's take a look here. Oh, and I do have 3 going, yeah, that 3's good. All right, so we got this up here in the background. Let's open this bad boy up. So this is problematic. This one's problematic for us because we have the straight. No, we don't. We don't have a straight there. No. Whew, that's a good thing I didn't take a bet there. Hoo-wee. We have a pair here, but we don't. What ace does he have here, right? So we're still in the same hand. Sorry, my bad. We are in the same tournament, same table. This guy's had pocket jacks both times that he's come up here, so we are watching this guy. We're just going to make a note, though. Oh, Stavros, we're out a guy over here. Wow. All right, well, that's a good hand. Good hand for that guy. Ace 5, he didn't let go at all, ever. So we're out of that tournament. Where did we go out? Let's have 1 into it. So we're out in 20th place in that tournament. We are having a bit of a rough go today in tournaments. All right, so we're just folding our, we're folding our 8-9 suited here. This is not a calling hand. This is a razor fold. Do we think we're going to get this guy to fold if we jam here? Maybe. Right? We flop an open ender, but that's as far as that hand goes, right? So can't be results oriented. The right play is the right play is the right play. So that's all you can do is make good sound decisions, and the cards fall the way they fall. So I'm having a really rough go today, obviously. Lots of rebuys in here, tournaments. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tournaments we played today, and we've only moneyed in one tournament so far. What do we got up here? We're still in 2 tournaments. That's what's happening here. We're in for $7.26 today. We've got a shit ton of variance that we've run into. Right. This is why you have to write these things down. It's not written down. It's not measured. Or if it's not measured, if it's not recorded, it's not measured. That's what it is. You gotta write that stuff down. What do we got over here? We're gonna call that. We really need to. Oops. You even see that? Yeah, we have to hit this one fairly hard. We still have another round, so we'll just fold. We'll get out of the way. It's okay. We have a little bit more time still to jam here. This is a quick snap bet here, so I think we're just going to fold at this point. A raise and a call. Because that's what we were looking to do. So now we have to be behind. He's got some shitty hand here. He's just debating what this guy's going to do. Foreman should fold here. Yep. Right. This is why we would have to go in this. We were looking to do exactly that. Six outs and no, five outs, 6 cumulative between the two, because they both have different cards. So you got 2, 5, 6, 7. We have eight cards between these two guys. 8 cards we would have to avoid. I mean, obviously we don't see that, but we can't take that risk. But now we're probably going to have to, right? Because we have running down on chips. We're going to have to try and take a risk and double up here. So probably the next, we got 10 minutes total. 10 minutes in this tournament to try and do exactly that. Excuse me. I do need to open up my client, my poker client here. 1 second. All right, so we are just looking to give a check raise in on this, right? We're not folding. We're going to go broke here. We have 9 minutes. If we bust out, then we will rebuy. We're not folding. We're just going to try and steal this shit right now. Only a better hand calls us, right? So you got to have ace-4. You got to have sets. We are quite content to take down the 5 or the 6 big blinds. That's okay. King 6. That's okay. So we get a full double up from Matt, so thank you very much. Where does that move us? We have 160,000 chips or something like that. We should move into 26th place. That's where we are. So we know that there's going to be a raise here. Right? Tilt. So we were looking at this, which we would have been out. So Matt Law runs into Matt Ace 8. So there's the 3-bet. Why is he upset? Because I have the best hand and you call this shitty inferior hand? Is that what you're upset about? I don't know what that guy's upset about. Either way, we are now 1.5 times the big line, or the buy-in. That's always good. Drawing dead like that. We are all in here with our Queen 8. Where else we're going to go? But we haven't played too many hands, so we're just trying to make a shot against a guy. So we'll take it. We get some much needed chips here. We're going to do the exact same thing this time. Much needed chips. We're not folding our Ace Queen. If we have Ace run into Ace King, that's just part of the dealio. That's just the way it is. We're not folding. Yeah, so now we need to hit. We do, so now we need to fade. Fade a 2-outer. Yeah, well, that's good. So we get a much needed double up here as well. That's huge. 23,000. We're not doing very good here, right? 23,000 is not a lot. Oh, chips. 70 people in this tournament. We were in 64th. We are not that position anymore. Let's say we're at 23,000. Oops. Oh, we are in the. There we go. We're in 50th place in this tournament. Excuse me. 5-7 is a straight. Queen 10. That's nice. Trying to rack it up, run it up a little bit now. So we're doing the same thing. Just going to find a spot and try to just keep jam, and hold. Our other tournament here, we are in the last session of the rebuy, the last level of the rebuy. Let's run a 1-minute ad. Right back. Mite, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We are playing some poker today. See how it goes. Right now, we're absolutely getting worked. It's awesome. Love it. Tensu, yeah, there it is. Attaboy, the knack. Attaboy. Going through that, checking those bots in the background. Love it. 28. If we can get through this guy, we should win. Ooh. It's a wee bit loud. We expect Matt to call here. Right? We expect him to call here. Yeah, and he calls with the better hand. It's a superior hand. That's good. Yeah, and it takes everyone out. So Matt should be gone now. I'm assuming Foreman had the most amount of chips. Yeah, Matt should be gone. Exactly right. So now we are 50,000. So we're just back in that jam, hold mode. Hold up. because we have to get some chips here. We have 3.5 minutes in this tournament. We gotta get some chips. Jack 8's not going to cut it for us. What do we got over here? We have, oops, this is our other table. 61 people, we're in 44th place. 47 make the money, so we've got to lose another 14 people. All right, so we're doing the same thing, just trying to find a spot. And we're going to jam here. So I'm pretty sure this guy is sitting out, right? So we'll just kind of steal his blinds, as it were, as it goes around. 10-6 is not good enough for us to do that. Just get out of the way. Right? He's just trying to limp in to make the money. That's never going to be enough to do that. But people who do that, that's a strategy for some. It's pretty good. So we are. It looks like we are on the bubble here. This one says we're on the bubble up there. Okay, I got to step back for just a minute. I'm actually going to sit of all these hands. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Right back. Okay. So my little dog's saying she gotta go outside. I'm like, oh, don't make eye contact. We're gonna try and steal this. If we go out, we go out. But we're gonna try and steal this. All right, so we're at oops. We're at 52 here. And what did I say? 47 make the money. So we're right on that cusp. We are gonna make the money in this tournament. We're gonna fold out. That. It's Jack 7 suited, but we can't take that risk. We flop a gut shot with an overcard. 20 make the money here, so we've got to kind of go a little bit hard here. We would have hit that. There's a strong possibility we're ahead with that card. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we're hand for hand on this tournament. Let's see how many tables there are. You know, lots of tables, lots. Of course there are. And this should be another bet. Yeah. Just over a half pot. It's good. Whittle, 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 whittle. I like it. I like what's happening there. That's the way it should be. I think that's probably going to be it for today for me. I've got to get dinner ready, and I think I just kind of I think it's going to be a soup night. I think is what I'm trying to say. We got King Queen offsuit. This is going to be a shit hand, but we're not folding. We're going to put pressure on those guys. Either they have it or they don't. Either way, we're not folding. So if they take the risk and they miss, then it is what it is. Right? So we like that. We need to hit one of our cards here. We miss, and there's 7. That's a bit of a questionable call there, but it is what it is. So what do we have here? We have the deep stack is 113 people, and we went up 60th place or something like that. Trying to make a move, and we got caught with our hand in the cookie jar. This ace 10 is even worse than that. So this is okay. So we have one table left. That's it. This is all we're playing. This is our one table. It's just running around. So while we're waiting for that to finish up, I'm actually going to grab another one of these. All right, so we're back. Pretty sure that we're ahead of this, right? This is not usually hands that, well, there's possibility. Any ace, right? Pocket twos or any ace X we're ahead of. But we're not going to risk our tournament life on that. Excuse me. So we'll just get out of the way. Doesn't hurt our feelings, any of the sort. So we'll just move out of the way. All right, let's get one of these. Cheers, big ears. I'm just going to head over here for a second and take a look, see what we got. It's going to be soup night tonight. It's a bit frosty, nipply. I'm going to see if Miss Frostmage wants to stop and pick up a couple buns on our way home for dinner tonight. I'll be right back. Well, the uptick is that we made the money. So we'll change our title again here, our tabletop. That's good. The thing is that we have to win first to minimize any sort of huge, massive loss that we're going to take today. Uh, 4 minutes till the break. I am going to sit out after that because I got to take my dog out, and she may want to be out a little bit longer than normal. So we'll see how it goes. We got a couple hands to go around here. Oops. I'm good. Came by and saw your BRB screen, so I made lunch. Came back to check while I. All right. We're trying to give the Knack some love. He's working hard to get the the affiliate, right? So go check that guy out. We need to help each other out, give some love. So let's make sure we make that happen right there. Let me run a quick ad break. I'll be right back. We're in 38th place, so we need to make it. We need to lose 4 in this tournament, by the way. Right? Just looking at the numbers. Hippie Elf is just in the Nax stream right now, giving some streamer love, just talking about what they got going on. She was we were on break, right? And the Nax stepped away. So, sorry, we were on break because every top of the hour, the 5 minutes to the hour, the poker sites run breaks. He was on a break. She went to go make some lunch, came back, and saw that scene. So came back. Now she's having a cheeseburger and French fries. How jealous am I? Deliciousness. I do have to upload dinner from the other night, this past week. I just had a, what did I have? I had a what did I have? Kimmer 1972. She's on Instagram. She liked my post, a food post. That's awesome. We like that. Oops, not that one. Ah, jeez, Louise, I hate that shit. All right, so what happened here? Let's take a look. Let's run it back here because we're out in 40th place in this tournament. This is going to be the end of us, by the way. And we moneyed for 12. We need minus anything that's not a bounty tournament is what we're looking for this other one. It's not a bounty. Oops. Minus not a bounty. 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 And not. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Okay. So on this one, we have I flop an open ender with a middle pair. I jam. He calls. I don't fault him. I would probably be calling here as well. I turn 2 pair, but he straightens out. So this one's a little bit different than the other ones, right? Because I got lucky this time, and it just happened again. So shit happens. It is what it is. It's no big deal. Just womp, womp, womp. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me for today. You guys have a great afternoon. Enjoy your weekend. I'm there's a strong possibility I'm going to be back here in about half hour or so, streaming World of Warcraft and see if I can run some keys with Hippie. If you're here, go check out the Knack. He needs some love. He wants to. We're trying to help him achieve his affiliate as much as we can. Give him streamer love, all those other things. I think the next criteria for the guy is to have the average 3.5 viewers, whatever that is, for every stream. And I think that's kind of what we're doing. So go head over to the guy, help him out, give him some love. You guys have a great weekend. Cheers, big ears. Let's have a drink, finish off the stream. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Yuck Yucks here in Calgary, Alberta, Weenie Wagon, and we're hoping our potential sponsor, PBR. Let's end on that. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend.